So, like I said in my previous video, I finally caught up to Fire Force, episodes 1 and 4. Good start of the season, but now I actually got to episode 5, where things are getting more serious. And I like where this is going. Now, let's get into episode 5 and see what exactly happened here. So, the first part was actually mainly focused on Shinra a bit, but also showed something very important. As you guys well know, he has had this issue with his smile when he gets anxious or has high emotions, so to say. He smiles like a devil, and everybody around him calls him a devil. People ignored him, bullied him, and so on. And he has this thing over his head his entire life, so to say, ever since the fire that destroyed his family. Now, him wanting to be a hero also stems a bit from this. But I liked what they did in this episode, which allowed him to get over it a bit, or more like accept it and work with it. This actually showcased something very important for everybody, not just a character in an anime. This is one of the reasons I actually like anime quite a lot. It brings up serious subject, funny subject, personal stuff, and so on. Now with this, what they showcase here is the most important thing. Accept yourself, your flaws, and everything that comes with you. Work with it, make it your strength, and so on. And we have Shinra here actually accepting himself as a devil and saying he's gonna become a devil for evil beings, which I quite liked it. Now we also got some homage over here with the rock and roll symbol being known finally, giving him access to a new ability, so to say, Konra, if I remember the name correctly. And we also see why Charon is so overpowered. He reminded me of, if you guys seen X-Men or know anything about the comics and so on, or even the movies. You're shown in the movies, First Class, if I remember correctly, Sebastian Shaw. Him and Charon have basically the same ability. They both absorb energy, and they can redirect it, or reflect it in Charon's case. Also showed us a lot about how second generation fight, where they don't have their own flames, so they manipulate everything around them. And through misdirection, so to say, because Charon used it perfectly, with the explosion, put on a show and so on. Everybody assumed he was a third generation, when in fact he was a second generation. That's why every single attack from Shinra wasn't working against him. He was just absorbing them and then redirecting them as explosion. That's why he wasn't taking any damage and so on. But Shinra finally caught on, but that was just part of the problem, so to say, solved. Even if you know the trick, like he said, how do you actually fight that if somebody's just absorbing your own attacks? But we see him using the rock and roll symbol, which I actually like quite a lot what they did there. Overwhelmed his ability to absorb, I think. That's how it worked. And he was the first one who actually managed to damage Charon. But the fight is not over yet, and we see Charon survived and kicked Shinra again. But the first half was actually pretty awesome, especially with the accepting yourself part. The rock and roll symbol, which thank you very much, Fire Force. Nice hint over there. So yeah, I'm curious to see where the fight is gonna go. How Shinra is gonna win this, or is he actually gonna win the fight? Charon, I'm actually starting to like him. Used his ability to his best, so to say. Nobody knew he was a second generation until just now. And he even admitted that Shinra was the first one to actually damage him. Let's see where this fight goes. As for Haumea and Arthur, they're just still stalling time, so to say. Arthur is just being annoying to Haumea, who's actually getting very frustrated with him, calling for Karen to come help her. Are they actually gonna have a proper fight, Arthur and Haumea? I don't know. We'll see, hopefully, because I like how their abilities interact. Oh, for the second part was also very important. Not only this episode was just plot focused a bit, so to say, but it also was on a personal stuff trying to teach us some lessons. Now, we have the first part of the episode was accepting yourself, be yourself, don't worry about everything around you. Perfect stuff. Now, on the second part, they showcased how important it is to fight together as a team, even strangers, and just act as a community. We also need this in real life much more. Another reason why I like anime. Now the sun is messing with my light. Anyway, so as you know, there was a demon created, and only 2 times they defeated the demon in the history, and that was just made by very strong individuals. But now they didn't have somebody like a powerhouse in there to fight the demon one-on-one, so they had to work together. It was just amazing what they did. Licht, the science guy, actually had a brilliant idea, or a stroke of genius over there, thanks to the lieutenant from the 5th, Karim. Just use the flames in the town, all the flames. Have the second generations manipulate the flames, draw the demon inside and kill it. But how they did it was even more impressive. They drew the frames in the middle, in the square. Maki held them together and created a fire tornado actually. They pushed the demon inside, but the way they pushed him, poor Obi. Vulcan had his extinguisher, like a water cannon, a very high pressure water cannon. And all he had to do was just aim and fire at the demon to push him in the tornado. But we see Obi is bad at games. He just couldn't fire and aim at the same time. He was flustered. So Vulcan got annoyed. I'm gonna make it easy for you, dude. No more aiming, just shoot. Actually rammed the demon, and all Obi had to do was just shoot. Now we see the demon is inside the firestorm. And now the lieutenant of the 8th shot a projectile, and they actually used the firestorm, the fire tornado in this case, as a railgun cannon, accelerating that projectile to kill the demon. That was pretty awesome and showcased how important it is to fight together. Now, after they killed the demon, Karim froze the entire fire tower, created ice for an entire lifetime, in his own words. Everybody was useful there. The guy with the plan, the guy how to implement the plan, everybody helping, Maki creating this, the 8th lieutenant using the projectile, everybody around town trying to keep the fire under control, saving people. It was just an awesome showcase of teamwork and how important it is when you're overwhelmed by somebody who's much stronger than you, in this case being the demons. Nobody in that group, so to say, couldn't take a demon one-on-one. They would lose. The demons are very powerful here. They're not normal infernals like Cannon Fodder. So, use your mind, work together to a common goal. You'll be much better off. So, 2 important lessons in this episode. Accept yourself and then work together. Overall, a nice, very good episode, but I cannot stress enough. I don't know how they do it, but the animation. Ooh, the vibrant color, especially on the flames, the fluidity. Damn, they're putting on a show with it, with this season of Fire Force 2. Like I keep saying, it's probably one of the best animated shows this season, and pretty much overall, so to say. High quality animation. It puts, just think about it. Nanatsu no Taizai 7 Deadly Sins, they had season 3 where the animation was, I don't even know how to put it in words how bad it was. Even Paper Scribble could have been better than what they animated in season 3. And now we have season 2 of Fire Force. They're just showing off, bragging, like we can do it. And we can do it better each episode. Just look at the flames, especially at that fire tornado, how it looked. How can you not like that? More studios should take a note from this. Have awesome animation to an awesome series. Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Imagine if you had season 2. No matter how good the plot was, or the characters, or everything. If the animation was bad, we'll still leave a bad mark on the series. But now we have an awesome series with awesome animation. Thank you, Fire Force. Hope more series actually put more effort into the animation, which we needed. Not only into the plot, the characters, the story in itself. Guys, please work on the animation. It helps quite a lot to convey the story, get more people into the anime. So, Fire Force overall, episode 5. Awesome episode, 2 important life lessons, and great animation. Now, let's see what it's gonna go. I'm actually very excited for next episode. I'm glad I got into this series with season 1. Season 2 is turning out to be much better, getting into more serious stuff. Awesome animation, like I keep saying. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye bye.